Right now.
Hey Andre, we're at the Kovalev roundtable. He's fighting Isaac Chilimba. Are you doing a voluntary defense?
Me?
Or a voluntary fight in between?
Oh yeah, we got to get another fight in. Yeah. So my team is working on that right now. I don't have any news on that. I don't know when it is. I mean, it's gonna have to be in the summer. So I'm just enjoying my life right now. I'm training and I'm letting my team do what they do. You know, they're working that out.
Okay, and since Kovalev is such a road warrior, if you had a preference, I know it's early, but Ward versus Kovalev, ideally, if it happens, where would you prefer something like that? What coast?
The agreement we made was that we weren't going to go to Oakland, California. We weren't going to go to Russia.
Okay, no hometown advantage.
It's kind of fair. You know, we've had overtures from Atlantic City. We've spoken to Madison Square Garden. We've spoken to the MGM in Las Vegas. And at this moment, we're really just looking at those deals and figuring out which is the best. There's really no preference. It's where the most money is. That's really what's going to drive our decisions.
Okay. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Andre SOG Ward, Sergey Kovalev was announced that November 19th, the date is locked. The venue is locked. T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, which I want to give my thoughts on this particular fight. And this is going to be kind of a quicker video. First of all, I'm not really surprised. This was always the plan. I've been telling you guys, HBO signed that multi-fight deal, and this was always the deal for him to fight a couple of voluntary defenses and then fight Kovalev. I had talked to Kathy Duva, who confirmed that the contracts were already signed, right? And Andre Ward talked to him, pretty much the same thing. It was just a matter of staying on the winning side, getting through the voluntary defenses. As Ward moved up and challenged himself in a new division, he successfully did against an undefeated Sullivan Barrera, Cuban puncher, who is the mandatory for Kovalev. He does not have an opponent as of yet, but as you guys know, I'm in the Bay Area. I know some people that know people, and he has been in the gym. Nothing too serious, no sparring or anything that I've heard of, but just staying active, staying in shape, just very light work, making sure everything's on the up and up. So I'll let you know when he gets his next opponent announced. Same thing with Kovalev. We did a roundtable. I've actually did 2 roundtables with Kovalev in probably a month. And same thing, he's down, he's fighting Isaac Chilimba. HBO is picking it up. It's on a weird date because of, but HBO is still picking up. I think it's on like a Monday or something. They're going to televise it. And I think that's the right decision from HBO because this is his last fight before the mega fight we all want to see. But again, this is not a surprise to me. This is what valid warriors do. You know what I mean? And Kovalev, he's a road warrior. He's proven that time and time again, going to Cleverly's backyard and stopping him, going to, I believe, Atlantic City, New Jersey to face Bernard Hopkins, who's from Philly, which is a drive away. You know what I mean? Kovalev's from Russia. So he's always been a road warrior. He beat Pascal down and stopped him twice in Pascal's second home of Canada. Same thing with Andre Ward. We don't even have to talk about his pedigree either. Super 6 tournament and moving up in weight, taking on a guy who's like Sullivan Barrera, who's undefeated. And you know what I mean? Sullivan Barrera, if it wasn't Kovalev or Ward, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. He probably could have beat mostly the other guys. You know what I mean? Maybe he loses to Better Biev. I don't know. But all I know is he's still a game fighter. You know what I mean? So both guys have the temperament and the pedigree. This was a matter of time. I am happy, however, that this got an actual date and an actual location, because it just lets me know that if they get past their next fights, which they should, Kovalev is undefeated as a pro. Ward has not lost since he was 12, 14 years old, right? So, and he's undefeated as well. So the fight's going down. So it just makes me happy to know I have something to look forward to. And this is merely what fans want from the guys like Golovkin and Canelo, who are also paving their way, right? People keep praising like Chocolatito and Golovkin and Canelo and stuff like that. They're great fighters. There's no one's taking it away from them, but they're putting them on pound for pound lists. You got to do what pound for pound champions have done historically. Chavez Sr., the Oscar De La Hoyas, Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao. The list goes on and on. That's all it is. So Canelo should follow suit. This is a great time to be a boxing fan when you get to see mega fights like this, because I'm reading several comments that are saying Sergey Kovalev will destroy Andre Ward. He's going to stop him. He's going to knock him down, all kinds of stuff like that. So anytime, and then a lot of people picking Ward. They're saying, oh, he's too skilled, his jab, he'll find a way to win, hasn't lost since he was 14. That is the mark of a great fight, and there's no denying it. So I'm happy it's happening in Vegas. When I talked to Kathy Duva, she said Vegas or New York. I think Vegas is clearly the better decision. Kovalev fought at the Mandalay Bay against Mohammadi, so he's been to Vegas before. Andre Ward, people complain he always fights in Oakland. This is still on the West Coast, where his Oakland fan base could travel to Vegas for the weekend to watch that fight. So I think it makes a lot more sense, because you want a good turnout, because this is a massive, meaningful fight, and you still want to see it do well on pay-per-view, because this will be a pay-per-view. Kathy Duva already informed me this will be a HBO pay-per-view, but you want to see it do a good live gate and things like that, and making it more accessible to Ward, who has a lot of fans on the West Coast, and Kovalev, who's, you know what I mean, he's the road warrior. I think it'll do good. I think it'll do better in Vegas than it would in New York. That's just me personally. So I'm happy for it. Salute to both of the fighters, Kovalev and Andre Ward. Neither guy has to take this fight. You know what I mean? There's other fights for Kovalev. He could pursue like a better Biev or try to get the Adonis Stevenson fight. Same thing with Ward. He could be fighting the guys like Cleverly and Fonfara, not necessarily just having two fights and immediately going up and fighting the known puncher, the #1 guy at light heavyweight. It's just, this is the mark of greatness. Whoever wins this fight, to me, is pound for pound #1. You know what I mean? When Floyd retired and stuff, it's just, that's the only way I see it. So I'm glad it has a date, glad it has a venue. Excellent fight. Salute to Rock Nation. Salute to Main Events for getting it all done, and also HBO. And I'm just looking forward to a good fight. I'm all about the meaningful fights. This is clearly one, and we'll see what happens when they fight, if they get past their new challenges coming up. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.